wanted to say this. It's
Hello, she's talking.
The galaxy far, far away. Welcome to Ubisoft Forward.
What she said. All right, I'll get small, I guess. Oh, and then she stopped, man. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ubisoft Forward. I've been spoiled a little bit for this showcase. I'm not gonna front. This showcase happened like almost a week ago at this point. It was impossible for me to avoid everything. However, everything that I've been spoiled for, I already knew about because they're literally showing it right now. Like, I knew that they were going to talk about Star Wars, Assassin's Creed, and X-Defiant. Like, there's really nothing to be spoiled about. And I've also heard very bad things about this showcase, so... But I'm looking forward to it, because I'm looking forward to these games. You're interrupting the boom jam! How am I gonna hear the Hollywood Chamber Orchestra that I so deeply care about?
What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober!
Yeah, that violin goes off. Listen. Ow. How you doing, Tamus? I feel as though mixing on this could be a lot better. You know? I feel as though the audio levels are not balanced correctly. Like, why is this trumpet so much louder than everything else? Like, I don't doubt that the song is good. I don't doubt that all of these performances are good. Whoever the audio tech is right now, they're doing a horrendous job. That's just how trumpets are. Okay, but it's someone's job to make it sound better, and they didn't do that because the audio levels were whack.
New record.
This is the first canonical video game in the Star Wars universe.
Let's go, Nix.
Hello, everyone. I'm Matthias Karlsson, game director at Massive.
I'm Matthias. Chess was technically, but that wasn't a video game. It's a board game.
And as we journey across multiple systems, we will come across many opportunities for a scoundrel. In Star Wars Outlaws, one of your motivations for exploration is to find elusive experts scattered across the galaxy. These experts will help Kay pick up new skills to survive in the underworld.
That's cool. Here, let me move the subtitles for you.
Here, we're looking for a gunslinger who can teach us some new tricks. Our intel
Also,
points to the Mos Eisley Cantina on Tatooine. So let's head back to our ship.
Here you go, buddies.
We're picking up in Accra Station. A remnant of the Clone Wars, it used to be a refueling station that now acts as a trade hub for illegal contraband. It's a great place to resupply.
So when does this game take place? Because they just mentioned the Clone Wars, and I guess there was a Separatist droid, but he was reprogrammed, so I'm guessing it's between episode 3 and 4. I wonder if this is pre-Rebels or not.
This kind of business attracts all kinds of shipjackers, contract brokers, and corrupt officials.
Need your name cleared from the wanted list.
Your ship, The Trailblazer is a refined EML 850, the last of its kind.
Why is every ship in Star Wars the last of its kind?
To finalize your preparations.
What's up with that? What's this? Why is there so many last of their kinds?
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Kay.
The robot's name is Indy? But like ND? Indy? Alright.
Akiva space.
Each planet has its own system for you to explore, and many opportunities to make a few credits, which you can choose to engage with or not.
I am under attack! My ship will not survive long!
This is Kay Bess on board the Trailblazer. I'm coming to help.
Main character has to be special? Yeah, but like, you know, they don't gotta be in the last ship of its kind every time.
Turret activated.
You know? I don't think the Millennium Falcon was necessarily the last ship of its kind, but like it was. And then like the same thing was kind of the story for Mandalorian, where like the ship that he flies is like an outdated ship. Like the same happened with, I think, Jango Fett. I think his ship was like rare. Like it's like, why is every ship in Star Wars like this? What's up with all these outdated models? You know, why?
Happy to
I
help.
get that, like, when
You
the
can tell
Empire
Cole
took
Allen
over,
has a ship.
I get that when the Empire took over, like, they shut down a lot of the Republic-era stuff. I get that. I get, semi, why it happens, but, like, it's way too common.
While making a few credits.
This isn't how hyperdrives
Now
work.
let's continue our journey and head to Tatooine.
That's not how that's not how that works. That's not how that works. They just did that wrong. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Okay, it's fine. I'll drop it. But I don't think that's how that works.
Edge of the galaxy.
You have to be on like I don't remember the hyperlane. You have to be on a hyperlane, so you have to be like at the intro of basically the highway.
So we best be on our way.
Like, whatever. I'll drop it. I'll move on. It'd be a bad video game mechanic. I get it. I'll move on. Like when people get and keep old cars nowadays. I wish we got the Titanfall game that was rumored, where it was like all the classic Titans. You know, it's like supposed to be all the outdated Titanfall models that were like the classic cars. I wish we got that game.
Welcome to legendary Mos Eisley, the infamous hive of scum and villainy. We could head straight to our destination, or explore what the city has to offer.
I'm sick of this freaking business.
Recreating this iconic city is a dream come true for our team, allowing us to show parts of Mos Eisley you've never seen before.
Wish we just got Titanfall. Yeah, it's fair. What do you think the little guy's name is?
There are many opportunities for a scoundrel, including working your way in with the Hutt cartel. Most of Tatooine's economy is under their control, even though the increased Imperial presence has been hurting their business.
You think the little guy's name's Little Guy?
But first, we need to
Hey.
pick up the trail of our expert gunslinger. The best place to start is the cantina.
Where's the Jizz?
Asking around, we learn of a pirate who is
Why aren't they playing Jizz?
and who used to work for the Hutt cartel. Our intel leads to one of their storehouses, located in the southern hills.
That's cool.
Traveling to your destination can be an adventure in itself.
That was really cool.
As you move across scorching dunes and dusty valleys, you'll quickly realize that this lawless desert planet
Like
still holds
Jawa
many
truck or
mysteries.
whatever.
We've reached our destination. We need to locate our storehouse and find our way into this heavily guarded fortress. with
Yeah, I know. I wish we were playing as ND. I get it. I wish we were playing as ND though. You know, I wish like
Busy place.
we're like an alien species or something. I do wish that was a thing. I am sick of every single alien sci-fi thing being like the only thing you can play as a human. Like, I get not allowing us to play as, like, a Wookiee or something, because, like, they don't speak English. You know, I get that, but, like... most of the alien species in Star Wars have the ability to speak
All right.
common,
Maybe
you know?
there's a data pad or something that can tell me who that old gunslinger is.
Nix, attack.
Nix.
Good job, buddy.
Little buddy's name is Nix.
Nix, do you sense anyone close?
That was cool.
Sutta.
I don't know how Nix would then be like, yeah, he's over there. Like, I don't know. Like, does he know, like, you know?
Easy.
Nobody heard that blaster, huh?
All right, let's see what we have here.
Great sign language. Well, it was meant to be like, you know, what do you call it? Like war hand signal, you know? You know, like,
Wait, Quint? That sheriff from Wayfar used to
You know?
work for the Huts? I should talk to her. Oh, come on!
We've been spotted, but we now know where to find our gunslinger. Let's get out of here quick.
We're in trouble, pal.
active vial. Huh.
We need a quick exit.
Active vial. I like this mechanic of like switching your guns, like, I don't know, tribute, I guess. Contextual silencer. Mm-hmm.
There we are.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing this game for 2 months straight, so I hope you like it.
If you're still looking for Haas, I haven't seen him.
Actually, I'm here for you. I heard you're the best shot on the planet.
Oh, and you want to be second best. Now is not a good time. The Huts are coming, and I need to get ready. Get your blaster out.
What we have just shown you is the beginning of one of the many adventures you can go on in Star Wars Outlaws. Whether you want to learn new blasters...
And I will never use that mechanic right there.
Or become an unstoppable thief. Finding an expert is always an adventure in a galaxy full of opportunities.
We should get moving.
It's like there's different weapons, not just the pistol. Seemed like this trailer was mostly like, look, we're doing Star Wars. That's why they went to Tatooine. That's chill.
Surviving in the workers' district in Canto Bight. Seeing the rich get richer while pulling off small cons with your buddy Nix is all you've ever known. After crossing one of the galaxy's elite,
how we feeling, chat? What's the temperature check on Star Wars Outlaws?
of freedom being an impossible task to pull off one of the greatest heists of all time. To increase your chances of survival, you'll need to seek out elusive experts scattered all across the Outer Rim.
Who's got a teddy bear?
From a skilled pirate turned sheriff gunslinger to a sabacc high roller who has perfected sleight of hand, or even a group of scrap hoarding Jawas that can fit off-market parts to your starship.
Well, Jedi Survivor is like a Metroidvania kind of thing, where it's like kind of like pseudo-linear, right? But this is like fully open world exploration kind of game, you know?
Dangerous jobs to grow from a street thief into a fearless outlaw. But as a wanted scoundrel, it's in your best
It does seem to be tackling the rough, the same rough time, though, you know?
To a brand new location.
Before
syndicates and their leaders such as Lady Kira and Jabba the Hutt have their hand
episode
in
4,
every
but
part of the galaxy,
after
from the
episode 3.
darkest corner of Acre Station to the lawless sands of Tatooine. Build your reputation with them to earn lucrative rewards, or gamble everything, risk facing their wrath, and double-cross them to land yourself a big score. On behalf of Massive Entertainment, along with our co-development studios all across Ubisoft, and of course, Lucasfilm Games, it's my privilege to share another look at this childhood dream come true.
Maybe Floof. I'm optimistic. I've been harsh about Ubisoft in the past. Who hasn't? But like,
the galaxy,
they're winning me back quite a bit with this one and Assassin's Creed Shadows, which we're obviously going to see more of in a minute. They're winning me back quite a bit. I'm pretty in. I'm pretty down.
The first ever open world Star Wars game. Set in
I always want to like Ubisoft games because I did in the past. I loved the original Assassin's Creeds. Hi, Lando. I loved the original Assassin's Creeds with like
looking to start a new life.
1 through Black Flag-ish. Like, I loved all of the games in between there, including the side ones. Like, they lost me, and
from childhood, Kay and Nix have been inseparable partners.
You're welcome.
I'm hoping that they can win me back.
Every step of the way.
All right, distract him, Nix.
Using their criminal skills and tools.
Oh no! Nix!
We'll have to constantly adapt to every scenario.
Nix, you want to drop that for me?
Hey, Angie.
Come on.
Lando looks like he's the same age as he was in The Empire Strikes Back. It could be,
You'll get me out of here.
It could be,
Gain access to new skills and more lucrative contracts.
Does Jabba die in episode 5 or 6?
Needs a little something stolen.
And in this world, your actions have consequences.
I can't let you walk out of here.
6. Okay, then it could be before episode 6. In reality, this could be happening in the middle of the sequel series. Or not sequel, sorry, the original trilogy.
The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, and more attention you'll receive from some of the most notorious syndicates.
It doesn't need to be before the original trilogy. It could be in the middle of. Oh! She's there! This is after Solo.
Tell the governor the payments will not increase.
It's up to you where your loyalties lie.
This is after Solo.
Being wanted by the Empire brings a new set of challenges.
This is getting bad. Hold tight.
So as your exploits grow, beware of who you cross.
Hang on.
Scattered across the stars are unique locations, rich biomes, environments.
It definitely looks like it's another one of those situations where Ubisoft was like, here's our massive open worlds. Plural now.
The ancient
like it definitely seems like they're still keeping that vibe of like we're making huge, gigantic, sprawling lands for you to explore. Which I was never like a super big fan of. I prefer more condensed video games.
When it's time to move, Pilot K's Trailblazer.
So, but like, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a 100% ick. I mean, I'm playing Elden Ring right now. I love Breath of the Wild, you know? Like, these are games that have these kind of things.
On K's S57.
And, like, I'm a big enough Star Wars fan. Like, you can hear it, right? Like, I'm a big enough Star Wars fan that, like, that could be enough to keep me invested.
A life where you fight, explore, and infiltrate parts of the galaxy you never thought possible. There are opportunities at every turn, and if you're willing to take the risk and defy the odds, the galaxy is yours for the taking.
Interesting. How you doing, Genesis? Have any of you been playing X Defiant?
Watch me. Detonate.
That's cool, Floof. If it was on Steam, I would be more convinced that it's a game that's going to succeed. The fact that it is exclusive to Uplay is like a big thing that I feel is gonna ring its failure. You know, it's a warning sign to it failing.
Watch me. Detonate.
But that's my favorite Rainbow Six Siege character right there, Blitz. What's this? Oh, never mind.
Hello everyone. Since our launch, it's been very exciting watching the community grow and have fun with the world we created. We've gathered a lot of your feedback during Season 1, and we are continuing to work with you, our community, to bring an engaging and immersive naval experience. Season 2, Chorus of Havoc, has just begun and introduces a new narrative arc with brand new Sea Lords, the Huback twins. Armand and Bertrand are set to challenge you with their orchestral fleet and reward you with
It's not necessarily that I hate the launcher. Uplay's fine.
You will also get
it's that it's exclusive to Uplay. That's the problem. Is that it is only on Uplay, a launcher that
this season will have you face
that, let me be clear, no one uses. Like, no, like, the only people that use Uplay are using it because a game booted from Steam or Epic into Uplay. Nobody just has Uplay open on their computer with the intent of playing video games. You know? So in turn, having X Defiant be exclusive to Uplay is making it so that less eyes are getting put onto X Defiant. It's not in analytics. It's not in Uno. It's on Uplay, I think. It's not in like the analytics of anything. It's not getting the eyes of people. People aren't just happening upon X Defiant. There are, let me be clear, many people that don't know X Defiant is even out because it didn't launch on Steam.
Will continue with our
there are people that aren't as tuned into gaming as we are that don't know that X Defiant exists because they didn't launch it anywhere except for Uplay. So if they launched it on Steam, the general public would know that it exists and they would play the game. You know what I mean?
A brand new legendary sea monster like never.
Launching a multiplayer only game on your platform exclusively is ridiculous. If it was like a Red Dead Redemption, just the story mode or something, you know, that's a bad example because it has multiplayer. If it was like an,
And you can also try it separately.
if it was like Assassin's Creed Shadows, you know, even another like Ubisoft game. If it was just Assassin's Creed Shadows, no multiplayer involved, it's just Assassin's Creed, if that was exclusive on Uplay, wouldn't be that big of a deal. Because that can't fail, you know? Assassin's Creed Shadows can't fail. It can sell bad, but like the amount of people playing Assassin's Creed Shadows at one time doesn't matter for Assassin's Creed Shadows. It does matter for X-Defiant, because if X-Defiant doesn't have enough players to have new players in every multiplayer lobby you queue for, that is a dying game.
Hello, everyone.
If I queue into a game 4 times, and in those 4 times I'm with the same 4 other players, that's a failing game. That game's dying, you know?
Since 1989, players have gone on epic adventures through legendary Persia, embodying relentless principles.
That game is not successful.
Capable of defying gravity, running on walls, rewinding time to avoid traps, and defeating mythical creatures. To celebrate the 35th anniversary of this iconic franchise, we wanted to give you new, exhilarating adventures. Back in January, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown released to critical acclaim from media and players. Today, Ubisoft Montpellier has a special treat for you all.
I wanted to, but there just wasn't enough time in the day.
Thank you for all the love you shared about our game and the free updates released over the past months. It's been thrilling to watch.
That's cool.
Wow, but the f***ing Lord. Pressione! Oh!
And now, have a look at our first title update.
I only knew one of those names.
Called Divine Triumphs. And next, a glimpse of Story DLC.
They didn't even need to pay me. They could have just given me a code and I would have played it. If I was getting sponsored by Ubisoft to play a game, I would stop everything to play that game. You know? Not necessarily even sponsored, because that implies that I'm being paid. Like, if they just gave me a code and was like, hey, you want to play our game? I'd be like, yeah. it's like I, you know? Like I said, I talked crap about Ubisoft in the past, but like, not about Prince of Persia, you know, not about Assassin's Creed Shadows. I've been critical before. But if Ubisoft was like, hey, you want to work with us? I'd be like, yeah, of course I do. What do you mean? Yeah.
But we are not stopping there. Ubisoft has partnered with the indie studio Evil Empire to bring their amazing independent spirit to the franchise. The Rogue Prince of Persia, which released just a few weeks ago.
The problem is that doesn't apply to all video games, though. Because, like, if Ubisoft was like, hey, you want to play Skull and Bones, I'd be like, no. No, I don't want to play Skull and Bones. If they were like, hey, you want to play Prince of Persia Lost Crown, I'd be like, yeah. I do. Yeah. Right.
Here's a taste.
Hi, we're recording this just before early access release, while everyone is in full debugging mode and completely freaking out. So by the time you see this, the Rogue Prince of Persia would have been out for 2 weeks already. And it's time to thank you, people from the future, for all your love and the billions of sales we've made now that the game is bug-free and has 100% positive reviews. Today, I can happily announce that our first update, the Temple of Fire, is about to release.
This is a game that I actually did kind of get offered to play. Key Miller was like, hey, you want to play the demo? And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not... I played some demos for Steam Next Fest. I'll probably play a couple more, maybe. I got a couple that I want to get to, but like, I just don't like video game demos. I'm just not a demo guy. I've been playing video games long enough to know what I like without playing a demo. You know what I mean?
Finally, I will leave you with a glimpse of what we are calling our love letter to one of the most beloved games in the entire series. One that I'm
Been throwing money at you for a whole year.
Thanks for throwing money at me. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. See, Chunk, you're wrong. I got another sub, and that one still wasn't Italian. I'm still kind of upset. Huh. Nice. Is this the remake, or am I wrong?
With Rocksmith Plus, you can learn guitar and piano fast anytime, anywhere. From your PC, mobile, and now PlayStation. Discover thousands of hit songs from artists like Metallica, Tom Petty, Coldplay, and Linkin Park, with new songs added each month. Enjoy practice tools to hone your skills, like adaptive
difficulty how are you?
And tab or sheet
How's how you doing, Anna?
Whether you're a beginner or expert, anyone can learn with Rocksmith Plus. Plus, get real-time feedback with personalized AI recommendations to grow your skills each day. And best of all, new users can download Rocksmith Plus free with access to a limited number of songs, lessons, and features. Try for free today.
I was so ready to mute this VOD. Like I was so prepared.
No way. No freaking way. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this looks so nice. Probably going to be saying that a lot.
I got goosebumps.
Nice and easy. We're going to be best pals. Whoa! Yes! Yo, let's go!
Nice.
Slide and punch a guy. It's great.
You're not wrong, Floof. Gladly play the Peppa Pig game. Peppa Pig game would excite me more than a key for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Rejoice and celebrate. Welcome to the great games.
Target is secured.
This is the same game, yeah. This might be DLC.
Get down! They tried to break us. But we'll rise stronger.
Long time no see.
Yeah, Genesis, yeah, it's a DLC. Skybreaker. Yeah, Genesis, you're not wrong, but in the same beat, they named the extremely hard to obtain rock that they're on the planet for unobtainium. So I don't think that they put I don't think that they put a lot of thought into the film beyond the initial pitch of blue monkey people on planet. You know? Like, so
will be the final update of year
that's not necessarily on Ubisoft. That's James Cameron.
It will be all about car customization.
I don't like Avatar.
You will discover our latest playlist, Donk versus a Rider. Now, let's talk about the future. I'm thrilled to give you a first look at our festival program for the year to come. In year 2, Monofest will continue to grow with more season, cars, and playlists. We will start with Season 5 and a huge surprise. We know many of you love spending hours exploring our beautiful world. So, what about discovering a new playground? Yes, a brand new Hawaiian island will be added to the game at the launch of Season 5.
And don't get me wrong, Avatar, the movies, and also the game, look beautiful. Like, graphically, stunning, amazing. The new one, the old one, the video game, all of it. It looks amazing. Beautiful. Close to real life, if not better, you know? The story, on the other hand, it could be better. Could be better.
We're driven by the chase. Always on the lookout. And once our target is in sight, it's on.
The dog transformed into a car. What if we have a dog racing game? There's the one game in, I think it was PC Gamer, that was just a racing game, but instead of cars, it's like a foot race. Just dudes sprinting. Arm escapes. Lure time for Doberman.
There's no rest for us, as the chase never stops.
The Chase Squad.
The Chase Squad will be joining Waterfest in November as premium PvE content. To find out more, tune into our next The Crew Showcase in September. Thank you for watching, and see you there.
Audio guy messing up once again, huh?
By order of the Emperor, my fellow Romans, I bring forth tidings of hope across our glorious lands. For we stand on the threshold of a new age. Our streets shall be lined with abundance. Our fields shall yield bountiful harvests, and our coffers shall overflow with wealth. An era of prosperity dawns upon us, heralded by the arrival of a new governor.
You can take it from here.
This is a big complaint people had about this show, I've heard, is that,
that was awesome.
That is, I think, the only new thing that was announced at this show.
And hi, I'm Hay Anderson, brand director, and it's with great pleasure and enthusiasm that we, on behalf of the Ubisoft Mind Studio, stand before you to give you a glimpse into the extraordinary new chapter that is Anno 117 Pax Romana, a fan favorite setting that's been highly awaited. Now, we'll be releasing in 2025 on both PC and console. But today, we embark on an unparalleled journey. Just imagine, it's the year 117, time of the Pax Romana.
Yes. I know it's not for me, but it is a beloved series. It's like, you know, this is another one of like the Civilization 7 things, where it's like, this is a big deal. This is a very big deal that this game is being announced right now. This is massive. For a very select group of people. It's super exciting for that group of people. For everyone else, it's Anno. You know, it's a city builder. It's kind of a strategy game. You know, like it's, you know, but like for that group of people, they're hyped up like crazy. You know.
Manu, I'm so excited for this game.
Same for me.
And there are so many more exciting features and details that we'll reveal in time. So stay tuned for next year as Anno 117 Pax Romana will be releasing on both PC and console. But it's with great passion and excitement that we bring this 25-year-old timeless game here to the main stage at Ubisoft Forward. And to our core, loyal fans, a massive thank you. Because without you, none of this would be possible.
Thank you, everyone.
Stand so that just my ass is in Need someone to punch me in the tailbone. You get arrested, but they just cuff your ass. There's nothing new being announced. Now, what's your favorite car? Mine's the Honda E and or the E-Bussy. I think the Honda E's past it, honestly. I should just say Honda E at this point. E-Bussy's cool, but I love the Honda E so much. E-Bussy's just funny. Jeep Wrangler's a good choice. Favorite car in general? Yeah, just in general. That's a tabletop sim, basically. How you doing, Robotic? How you feeling, bud? $1969 Shelby Mustang GT. That's a good pick. I'm more of a fan of the, I think it's 1971 Mustang Boss, personally. But, like, that's a good pick. Whoa, marbles, crazy. Like Bakugan, but they don't open. I want to describe marbles as that from now on. Every time someone is like about to play like a marbles on stream game, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, I love Bakugan that don't open. Minivan, but which one? I really like the for a very long time, my favorite car was the Volkswagen Bus, which is why I like the E-Bussy so much. But like, Honda E's so good. It's so small, tiny. I love it. I love small little zippy cars. I get that farm, yeah. There's a Jeep being sold down the street, and at that time I was like, man, I wish I'd drive. Because like, I would buy that. These are cool. I'm gonna shut up now because this super important that you hear this banging music, and by banging I mean banging the drum. It's a very sleek looking car, Tamus. Okay, but like when you say minivan, do you mean like a modern minivan, or do you mean like the classic minivans that are like the big bulky square rectangle looking things like
the ocean's filled with
mystery machines?
But they all come from the same river. Greed. Power.
Minivan, this is... Boy, these are different things. They're different vibes. One is soccer mom, the other is cool guy, and or... Don't get that candy, kids. You know, it's one or the other. You know, it's different. One, you can have shag carpet at the back. The other, you can't. It's different.
I'm very proud to be here today to present our dream project. A game that we have wanted to make for a very long time.
And why didn't you? You should have made this 10 years ago.
Finally going to feudal Japan.
Everybody asked for it.
Sengoku era. It was a period of war where clans were fighting for power, a turning point in history culminating in the unification of Japan. A period shaped by political intrigue, secret leagues, and battles fought in the shadows. And a time where the greatest warrior became heroes and inspired the most amazing and well-known epic fantasies, the samurai and the shinobi.
Samurai.
Two perfect archetypes for our duo protagonists.
Samurai.
You'll embody the deadliest trained assassin in history, the shinobi, with Naue, a young woman from the mountains of Higa province, who was forced by war
Man.
to learn the arts of deception.
I love the French accent so
You'll
much.
also see through the eyes of Yasuke, an historical character whose legend is surrounded by mysteries.
Yasuke, right?
It allows us to
Not
tell the
Yasuke.
story of a foreigner who becomes a samurai under Oda Nobunaga, the most powerful daimyo at that time. Two protagonists with
It's like the thing is that we can't say ours.
and views of the world.
I say we. I
Once
don't have a
allied,
French accent.
player
Like,
can bounce freely.
the French
between
accent
both
can't say
characters.
ours.
Play either as Yasuke, a strong combat-focused samurai, or as Naue, the agile and stealthy shinobi. And as you progress in your adventure, you'll feel the time passing like never before. We're introducing a full year cycle where you'll be able to rediscover a location under different season and weather. For example, in winter, ice may prevent you from going underwater. But as the season gets warmer, you can now use pawns to approach your enemies. Or heavy rain will help you to
Are these
blend
things
into
that change like story-wise, or is it just something that happens?
escape your opponents. You can also use your surroundings to your favor. At night, extinguish lanterns and destroy brazier to vanish in the shadows.
I love that.
Each day and season bring its own challenges. But today, I'm really excited to share an extended look at Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay. You're about to see a sequence where Naue and Yasuke are hunting corrupted daimyo through beautiful parts of Japan.
Thanks for the
You'll
follow.
see the
Maybe the spiel
dynamic
after the
of our
show.
two heroes, and now they complement their strengths with the unstoppable force of Yasuke and the deadly skills of Naue. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy.
Don't worry, I know it. Oh yeah, you do. I now realize that you really do. Why are you via 2? Oops.
Peace and war, benevolence and cruelty. I tread my own path in this divided land. Fukujiyama, at last. The fields are busy. A big harvest requires many hands.
Bit rate. 8 sticks.
That samurai.
And merchant looks uneasy.
I will not tolerate this disrespect. No, please.
The doggy. Doggy.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
Doggy. See what I mean? Ubisoft is winning me back because they put the dog in this game. Come on, that was a shine feature. They walked to this town just to pet that dog.
Oh, Baba, I brought someone.
Hikimaru, I wonder where you went. Ah, a samurai. One that does not hail from these lands.
I am a stranger, yes. But you have nothing to fear from me.
Ha! I have enough to fear from the men of Fukujiyama. They abuse their power, taxing us, again and again, leaving us only scraps. I bet they are in the market now, along the main road. A stranger might make...
I need a small loan of $500 to play all these video games, thank you.
Is that so?
By $500, I mean $5,000. I'm sorry, I aimed too low. I'm gonna need a small loan of $5,000 to play all these video games, thank you. Hot? He is very hot. I'm not gonna sit here in front, he is very hot.
You miserable wretch!
More division among the people here. More corruption.
How you doing, Fox?
Such beauty, shadowed by suffering.
Suggesting that a British accent isn't normal.
What is happening here?
This isn't your fight, samurai. I told you, keep walking.
I wonder if you have to use this club or if you can choose something else. I see in the bottom left you can switch to what looks like a katana, and I see it on his hip. But it's probably not a katana. I mean, katanas aren't like... Getting a little nerd emoji, but katanas weren't really used like they are in media. Like, it might be something else, but like, these people are fighting with a sword. Well, I'm alright with Genesis. I mean, like, as a person that, like, I'm okay with them putting on, like, a Japanese accent in, like, this kind of game and stuff, because, like, I'm not going to play with it on native language that, like, I probably should. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to play this game in Japanese. If you want it to be, like, super immersed, then go for it. But I'm not going to do that. So I'm okay with them doing this kind of accent.
Protector turned persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village.
The thing that I don't like is when they, in English, do like a Spanglish kind of thing, where they're like taking the, holy crap, that dude just got brutalized. What I don't like is when they do, Spanglish kind of thing, where it's like they'll say like 6 words and then they'll switch to a single word in Japanese and then they'll go back to English. I don't like that.
For the people.
This is Assassin's Creed Shadows, a game that we will be playing on this channel, and we will, once again, be losing 2 months to this game, just like we will be for Star Wars Outlaws. And I am warning you of this, so I hope you enjoy what you're watching right now, because I will be playing it. And we will be spending a lot of time in this world.
I was going to handle that.
Too slow. What did you find?
The samurai has been stealing from the villagers. He has been starving the people here for some time.
So now we know who he worked for.
The daimyo in Fukuyama Castle.
We should go.
Not before we send our allies to look for him. He'll be difficult to find.
I mean, you're right, Farm. It was extra brutal because it was like a full-ass thing, you know what I mean?
The daimyo. He's there.
Who will take the lead?
Kivia.
We can sneak in.
Or charge through the front gate.
It's almost dark. No one will see me coming.
I will most likely pick Yasuke every time. Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to play as this woman. Like,
it'll be me in the shadows.
In the shadows. To serve the light.
I'll go straight for the daimyo. When fighting a snake, why wrestle the body when you can slice off the head?
I love stealth-based gameplay. I don't hate stealth-based gameplay. I don't like dedicating to stealth-based gameplay. So, like, when I was younger, and I've talked about this before, when I was younger, like, I've completed all of Dishonored 1 and every single Metal Gear Solid game, all stealth, no kills. That is something that I've achieved. It is something that I'm proud of, and it is something that I will never do again. So, like, after doing that, I don't need to prove anything in relation to stealth gameplay anymore. I got nothing to prove. So, in turn, I don't like doing only stealth anymore. I would rather do, like, I would rather do, like, a mix of both, where it's like, I'll do stealth, but if I get caught, I'm not loading. You know, I'm dedicating to the play. You know, I'm not save scumming anymore. I'm just gonna go, you know? Also, I've been trying to see if she's missing her finger this entire time. I need you to know that.
Lord Hayashi cannot seem to stay in his quarters.
He has a grappling hook? He does have a grappling hook. That was very cool. I do like grappling hooks.
With those nightly footsteps.
That's what I said. I know. That's why I didn't think about it until you said it. I've been trying to see if she's been missing it this whole time. Like, I'm the type of loser that's going to try to do the stealth-based gameplay as Yasuke, you know what I mean?
He's coming. I need to hide.
He's what? Taking out the lights is very cool.
Useless, all of you! First, Fujioka dies in the street at the hands of...
The problem with this game, maybe it's not a problem, but the problem with this game is that they did it too late. Because this looks good. Ghost of Tsushima already did it. You know? The problem with this game is that it is insanely comparable to Ghost of Tsushima, the game that did this game 4 years before they did it. And Assassin's Creed had the opportunity to do this game for upwards of 15 years, and they didn't. Yeah, it's like that's the problem, is that, like, this game could be amazing. It's still going to get compared to Ghost of Tsushima by every single person that plays it. And that's a very hard thing to be compared to, because, like, Ghost of Tsushima catches a lot of flack, but it was an amazing game.
I've shed all the blood I need. Time to go.
I also feel like this would be 10,000% better if it wasn't Assassin's Creed. I don't necessarily agree. I don't think that Assassin's Creed takes away from it. I think that Assassin's Creed doesn't add to it. Does that make sense? Sunn. He had a finger. That kind of puts it in a time period that is after, I guess, Valhalla, I guess, was when they stopped doing that, I guess? I don't know when they stopped doing the finger thing. I know that that was a thing in Origins, which was Egypt. And, like, so... Origins is, like... That's, like, the first assassin. You know, like, that's... So... And they did it in Odyssey. Valhalla they didn't, and then in every single other one they also didn't. What dude was Oni inspired? The samurai? Yasuke? Yasuke is an actual historical person. You can look up Yasuke the samurai and find actual history in relation to him. I don't know about the girl, but Yasuke is an actual, like, historical figure.
Hello everyone.
Hi, Yves.
It's a pleasure for all of us to be here to celebrate our shared passion for games. I wanted to say thank you to all Ubisoft teams around the world.
Look at the guy in the hoodie right there. Now he's gone down.
Hard work is what makes...
He was like 1,000 yards staring.
And all this possible. So...
That guy.
To all our players, thank you. Your passion is our driving force, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on the amazing games you have seen today. So thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you to all of you.
Alright, well, that was the Ubisoft Forward. I can see why people said it was disappointing. There wasn't really anything new.
Anywhere. Stay tuned for the Ubisoft Forward post-show for deeper looks at Assassin's Creed Shadows, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Division 2. Presented by Intel, the main PC partner for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
So anyways.
My name is Thierry Dansereau, art director on Assassin's Creed Shadows.
And I'm Charles Benoit, game director on Assassin's Creed.
So as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I can see why people said that they were disappointed by this show, because they didn't really show anything new other than Anno. We kind of knew about everything in this show, and they frankly, wasted a lot of time on things that they didn't really add anything to. There wasn't anything new in relation to the thing they were showing. But we got a very long gameplay trailer about Star Wars Outlaws. We got X Defiant, really with nothing super new. Skull and Bones, nobody cares, I feel. Like, who cares? Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, DLC. The Rogue Prince of Persia, just kind of talking about it a little. The Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, 2026. Rocksmith, but seemingly with nothing new. Avatar, The Skybreakers, DLC. The Crew Motorfest, DLC. Anno 117 Pax Romana, and Assassin's Creed Shadows, but with a very long extended gameplay section. We knew about... I keep like doing a tap. You hear that? I hate it. We knew about basically everything in this show. We knew about everything here. The DLCs, I don't think we need a full-on showcase about that. That's not a thing that we need to... The fact... It's not necessarily a problem that they talked about this stuff. It's the fact that it's an hour-long show, and it didn't need to be. On top of that, the little on-stage music, don't need it. On top of that, we don't need all of the in-betweens of the devs coming out and talking briefly about the game. We don't need it. It's like, Ubisoft has nailed the presentations that they've done. They've nailed a Ubisoft Forward before. It was during COVID, where it was digital only. I wish they would just go back to that. Honestly, it was better. I understand that they want to have this stage full of people, just make it a movie theater level of thing. Because it's like, we don't need all of this. We don't need all of it. It's cut out the fluff. This did not need to be an hour and a half long. You know what I mean? Regardless, Star Wars Outlaws, I'm really super looking forward to. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I'm really looking forward to that game. Same thing with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I haven't been excited for Assassin's Creed game since, I guess, 2014. I mean, like, I played Valhalla. I played Origins. I played a little bit of Odyssey, but I didn't really like Origins or Odyssey that much. I hated Valhalla, and I wouldn't say I was excited for Valhalla. So, like, I haven't been excited in a very long time. I'm looking forward to Assassin's Creed Shadows. But that was the showcase. Overall, for me, I'd probably give it a right down the middle 5 out of 10 showcase. It was okay. It was okay. For watching the VOD, I love you. Mwah!